Hey, it's Carl from Remodeling Marketing Team, and today we're going to talk about voice engine optimization. If you haven't scheduled a strategy session with me, be sure and do that on our website, remodelingmarketingteam.com. So, you've probably heard of SEO, search engine optimization. How do you get your website to rank best on Google, Yahoo, Bing, and the other search engines? But today we want to talk about voice engine optimization. And the reason for that is because so much of search is becoming voice activated. In fact, some studies tell us approximately 60% of the searches being made today are being made using a smart device, whether that's your phone and whether that's a virtual assistant in your home like Alexa or Siri. And so we need to make sure that your website is going to show up in those voice searches, because voice searches are a lot different than the traditional sit down in front of your computer type search, because a person is now speaking to their device, and that tends to be a much longer search query than what you would have if somebody were to just sit down and simply type in keywords. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas here for voice engine optimization. Number one, you need to write content with the intention that you are speaking to that question that the searcher is asking. Remember, again, search queries are going to be a lot different on the phone. So you want to be thinking about the types of questions a person's going to ask by voice. They're going to be asking location-based questions. They might be asking what's the best. They might be asking about hours. They might be asking for reviews. They might be asking for deeper information. What is something? How does something work? So you really want to think in those who, what, when, where, and how type questions as you're creating your content. Second thing you want to make sure you do is optimize your business listing. Make sure you've claimed your Google business listing. Make sure you're using every possible tool that's available to you on that, and that you're taking the time to really fill in the blanks and put some content there. Now, here's another little secret with optimizing your business listings, and these go hand in hand. You're going to want to focus on your local search engine optimization. And local SEO looks different than traditional SEO because we're dealing more with a geographic radius. And so we're needing to rank on the maps, we're needing to rank on Google Mobile, not just the normal Google algorithm. But here's the secret. Most things that show up in a voice engine optimization search are because those specific websites are ranking in the 3-pack of the Google Maps listings. So this is really critical to what it is that you are doing. The next thing you want to think about is make sure that your website is mobile friendly, so that once the user gets the information from their voice query, your website is easy to navigate, it's easy to find the information, and more importantly, it's easy to make contact with you. That means things like click to call buttons. That means things like click to text. That means things like click to messenger. You want to make sure you've got all of those types of functionalities available on your site. You also want to add an FAQ section. This is a great place to feed the search engine. So ask those frequently asked questions. And I would do that not just on your website, but I would also take advantage of the question and answer section on your Google business listing to do the same thing. And by doing that, you're going to be ahead of some of those searches. You will become the go-to resource for getting the answers that those users are looking for. These are just a few thoughts for you today. I hope you find those helpful and look forward to talking with you soon.